So what's up, guys? My upload schedule this week got a little bit screwed up because, work didn't cooperate. They ended up running the hell out of me this week, and I didn't have any time in docks, sitting in docks to kind of upload. So in addition to, this week was kind of nuts when it came to between football and middle school baseball. I just didn't have any time to ride this week. But today I'm on my way to Chesterton High School to work some Pop Warner this morning. That seemed like as good of an excuse to take the motorcycle as any, so that's what we're gonna do. Oh, our topic for today. We have a topic. It's kind of a sad topic, though. I saw through their Facebook page this morning that Calumet Harley-Davidson in Munster is soon to be no more. They are closing down the end of September. I don't know if it's one of those where the owners have just decided that, why is this thing, is it hitting the camera? It doesn't feel like I'm getting a little whistle here. There it goes. Now it's down all the way. Couldn't get the visor down all the way. I apologize for that whistle in there and for the first little bit, but yeah, I'm not sure if Calumet shutting down is because that the owner is just ready to retire and he's secretly hoping maybe they're going to sell and they're just going to rebrand or something, or what. But the Calumet Harley we know and, well, no. Okay, we know and love. Will soon be no more in another month. Now, I'm not sure if, like I said, they're going to try to sell and rebrand or what. I didn't realize they had been there for 27 years. But then again, I don't go to that far south in Munster all that often. So, surprised, but at the same time, not surprised. So, if anybody's got a few $1 million sitting around that they're willing to invest in a Harley-Davidson dealership, Munster, Indiana is going to have an opening. Everything's already there, ready to go. But, personally, I don't know if maybe the Indiana Harley group that owns Valpo and Mission City and Kokomo, and I think they own Hunter's Moon down in Lafayette and a few others. I think they own like 6 throughout really the northern half and really the northwestern quarter of Indiana. Although I think they do go to Elkhart, so yeah, Elkhart is Hoosier, so. But, so yeah, if anybody's got money to burn and wants an investment, there you go. On the bright side, football so far, 2 weeks in, we've had one game that was even but mediocre football, if you know what I mean. 2 teams that were equal, but they were both kind of middle of the pack, might be generous for this area. And then 2 days ago, this past Friday, so this is Sunday, 2 days ago we had a game at one of the local high schools, and we all went into it thinking this could be one of the better games we had all year, and I had this weird feeling going into it that the team who ended up winning, I'm not going to mention schools and teams because, well, I don't think it's right to single, learn how to talk, dummy, to single anyone out because, they, got beat or, I don't think that's right. So we won't do that. But, it was one of the local Catholic schools that ended up having their way with one of the larger local public schools in the area. And I had this feeling because the Catholic school was coming off of a pretty good beatdown, for lack of a better term, by the hands of their in-town rival. This past Friday, so now, 9 days ago, and they kind of got the revenge. And this past Friday, well, I don't know if revenge is the right word, but yeah, they ended up pretty much whooping up one of the bigger schools in the area. And it was one of those where just, it's not like one school really thoroughly beat the other school. It was simply mistakes. That was really what made the final 28-0. Otherwise, it would have probably been a 7-0, 14-0 type ball game. It's an ultra classic. Gas had gotten down here to, I think, what did gas get down to? I seen some places where it snuck down to $1.99 just before the hurricane hit the Gulf Coast. And by the way, if any of you were in the way of the storm, I hope you're all right. I hope your stuff's all right. I hope nothing got damaged too bad. And if y'all need help from the United Way or something like that, I hope you get it. From either United Way or, American Red Cross, whoever. I'm really hoping to put about another 2,000, 2,500 miles on this thing before I got to put this thing up. And realistically, we're still in August. I'm hoping that, like I said, in another 2,000, 2,500 miles, so that it's just about time to. It'd be just about time to drop the fluids on this thing anyway. Now, we do get weather conducive to riding all the way into middle of November. Really, is pretty safe. And then even in December, every now and then we'll get warm enough days where, you can go ride. You might need to gear up a little bit, but it's rideable. I mean, even my experience is even all the way down to about 50, 55. I can ride, insulated glove. I don't use heated stuff. Just insulated glove, put the Under Armour on, put the liner in your jacket, the cold weather balaclava, the head sock on. And hit it. A couple extra pairs of socks, maybe. Which, that's why you get boots that are about half a size big. That way you can wear, either wool or, a couple pairs of socks or whatever. But I saw that the other day on Facebook that Calumet was shutting down. I was like, no. Now I got to deal with these guys out of, Indiana Harley Group. Either that or go all the way to South Bend to get work done because, they're not part of Indiana Harley, so. I love having a bike with cruise control. Most of the corn is starting to come out, and yeah. Afterwards, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to ride for a while because, it's a beautiful Sunday, and, I'll be done with football and have 2.5, 3 hours to basically kill. The other thing, I am still planning to go on our annual golf trip this year because our, as of now, I'm waiting to hear a custom quote for it. And there's a chance I might take this thing and just have my golf clubs shipped. And then have them shipped down, and then I might check out someone like Shipsticks and see if I can get them shipped down there. And because I can ship them down there to the hotel Monday. Or actually, I can ship them to the guy who puts the trip together because he lives down there. The other option is just have one of the other guys go and just take my clubs down and some of my clothes. I don't know. A lot's going to depend on a lot of things. Because I've got to be back there. I got to go. I'd have to leave Saturday. I don't, the old man, I don't know what he's going to do. We'll go this way. Yeah, we'll go this way because this road nice and twisty. Oh, I didn't know they were going to be paving this. I am hoping once football season ends for us that I could take some, weekend or overnight type trips. Maybe go down to Columbus or up to Cleveland, maybe go to Louisville, maybe go to St. Louis. Because hopefully by that time most of the Rona crap will be over. And that'll be in, another, realistically, the last week of the regular season is October. I think it's like October 14th or something. Yeah, I'd have to look at a calendar. I think it's like the 14th. And what? September is 4th, 11th. Yeah, the 1st is a Friday. So yeah, it'll be like the 13th or 14th or something. Yeah, I think, right? Yeah. I don't know. I'd have to look at my calendar. You get stuck behind a Nissan Sentra. Or that's a Maxima. Whatever. The red-headed stepchild of the Japanese Big Three. That being Toyota, Honda, and of course Nissan, because Nissan is just kind of the meh. If we can shoot straight across, we will. Meridian. I love county roads. There's the toll road. Some of you may notice I got a little different view. I had to go back to the stock windscreen because my slipstreamer, right at the tabs that you bolt onto the, the little bat wing, yeah, it cracked. And I'm still waiting to hear back from Slipstreamer's customer service, and it's been a week since I emailed them, so I'll probably email them again Monday and, tomorrow. And by the time you see this video, more than likely, I hopefully will have some sort of a resolution to this whole, fiasco. Now, I'll put a picture, right over it, maybe there or there of what it looked like when I when I took it off, because it had been vibrating a lot more and even kind of making my phone kind of drop down way more than it did in the past. And I was like, let me look at this thing. And sure enough, it had fallen out. It's like, that's not good. And the only bad thing about like the Harley one is, yeah, it's, you know, this is what, 3 inches I think, or something like that, and the other Harley one is I think 5.5 inches or something like that. Bicycle. I'm on a motorcycle. The only bad thing about the Harley one is that it's only in 5.5. They don't have anything taller. Now, like I said, I probably will swap this out, you know, depending on how much money I can make off of sports this fall and winter, and that would probably be the last thing I do. You know what? I like the way that and the reason I said it'll be the last thing I do is because. Uh-oh, got a skunk. Ooh, yeah, I got him all right. They're skunk now. And the only reason I say that is because, well, I'll have to wait till after the turn signal, the handlebar job is done, because I'll have to relocate the turn signals, especially if I go with the quote-unquote bat wing, which looks like a... Did I f*** up? I thought the first game was at 10. I thought the first game was at 10. Or maybe that's Tiny Mites. Maybe that's Tiny Mites is what that is. I thought my first game was at 10. I thought I had like... Yeah, that's Tiny Mites. They only use 2 officials for Tiny Mites. Alright, let me find somewhere to park this thing. There's a spot, I think, right there. Alright. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure my first game was at 10. Alright, we'll see you afterwards.